And we are back after a brief intermission at Buffalo High School. It's the North-South All-Star Softball Championship game. Got Region 3 taking on Region 4. Michael Sussman here alongside Rachel Reynolds. What can the fans expect? This should be a good one.
I think they're going to expect it's going to be a battle of the pitchers. Both of these pitchers were standouts in the original games that they played earlier today. Kayla Bartley with a no-hitter with a perfect game in her first round, and then Madison Pitts with the amount of control that she had and discipline on the rubber. It's just going to really be a matchup of pitchers, and we're going to see what our hitters can do with this. So neither pitcher gave up. One pitcher didn't give up any hits, and the other was substantially low.
So we're going to start out the game here with Quinn Ballingy starting off on the mound for Region 4. And for Region 3, the pitcher for a team coached by Ken Adkins will be Lily Corolla getting the ball. Mm-hmm. So it's been, competitive today, but it's been pretty laid back. I expect it when we get towards the last few innings. I think the tension's going to pick up a little bit.
It's going to pick up for sure.
So we could see Bartley, could see Pitts, but they're not going to start. But no shortage of stars out here at Buffalo High School. Got the umpiring crew about ready to roll. Shout out to the whole staff today, concession stand workers, Mr. Rasnick, who's supposed to join us in the third inning. Had a good hot dog earlier, chili with slaw. Heard the pepperoni roll was solid, too.
Pepperoni roll is good. No, the entire staff, everybody has been fantastic today. Everything's been well run. Something nice for the girls is it's their last real high school softball game before they move on to the next stage and next chapter in their lives.
So looking at Region 4, you got Quinn Ballingy, Lindsay Runyons, Olivia Ball in that cleanup spot, Kennedy Schilling, and we saw what she was capable of in the first one.
She is definitely a power hitter and helped Winfield to make it to the postseason for sure.
Warm-up tosses here as we get ready to get things underway.
Trying to identify who that is behind the plate there for Region 3.
Region 3, we got Greenbrier West's Julia Herndon.
Okay.
Number 9. Coming down here from Greenbrier West. Got some pretty long trips.
Yes.
Don't think we had Petersburg. That's pretty far. Nothing too far in the Panhandle. I know they've been spending a lot of time with invites, getting a hold of people. As Quinn Ballingy out of Cabell Midland will strike a sharp ground ball to second base. Easy bobble, then threw it past the first baseman. And to second goes Ballingy. So advances there on the throwing error, picks up an extra 60 feet.
Well, that speed that we just talked about in the last broadcast, Quinn Ballingy was the 40-yard sprint winner in the skills competition at 5.65 seconds, and so the speed needed to take second. She was able to actually pull that out.
Here is Lindsay Runyons, nobody out, runner on second base. Shot foul territory off the wall. And that's where that speed comes in, just because routine ground ball, wouldn't think anything of it, but then all of a sudden it's a tough play.
Right. It's overthrown, and the backup's happening into foul territory to try to get that out. She had to turn on the wheels.
This is driven deep to right field. Underneath it is the right fielder for Team 3 as Ballingy tagged and took third. Catch made out there by Olivia Honecker. So Honecker, good job to track it down F9 for Runyons. Here's Olivia Ball. So you can score a run without a hit. And she'll get a hit. It's 1-0. So top of the first, here's the Winfield first baseman Kennedy Schilling. Deep shot out to left field in game one. Good way to set the tone early there for Ball. What'd you see in that swing?
Well, to be honest with you, I was looking down at her stats.
And that's upstairs.
I was actually reading that she was in her state finals for three state appearances, and this year was the first team All-State, which we recognized those All-State kids just a little bit ago in that break.
And it swung right through. One down, one up. Early lead for Region 4. And healthy hack, Schilling through it. Strike 3. Two down for Haley Muncie. Order goes Winfield, then Logan with Taylor No. And Muncie will foul that off. And a foul tip. Another one shot way out of play. Broadcasting on WMOV and WJEH as well as Video Productions and your local TV networks is the grip found here by Lily Carolla. She'll spin and go. Got her with the velocity. Strike 3. Back-to-back punch-outs will end things in the top of the first. But Olivia Ball getting the party started. RBI single up the middle as we are back in the bottom half after this.
What's salty, but sweet, and savory all over? Well, it's a Tudor's Flapjack, of course. A breakfast sandwich that everyone is flipping over. Salty sausage or bacon, or Canadian bacon if you choose. Served between two sweet maple-infused flapjacks, and a savory flavor that will have you begging for more. No matter how your morning stacks up, we've got breakfast covered. Tudor's Biscuit World. Salty, sweet, and savory. That's our flapjacks.
Spaghetti. Wow, Geno's has a deal you will love. Dine in to enjoy our delicious home-style spaghetti, choice of buttered or garlic bread, and a 20-ounce soft drink for only $8.99. Topped with our famous meat sauce, Geno's home-style spaghetti is a West Virginia favorite. It's spaghetti, choice of bread, and a soft drink for only $8.99. But hurry in, this deal that you'll love is only available for a limited time. Also right now, get any two-topping large Geno's pizza for just $12 at participating locations.
And we are back here at the North-South All-Star Championship game. This is the battle amongst the regions. As Region 4 went up 1-0 there in the top half. Now in the bottom, an Independence-heavy team in Region 3 getting its first opportunity with the Sticks. Allie Hypes, Taylor Boswell, Emma Johnson up 1-2-3 against Cabell Midland's Quinn Ballingy. You know Ken Adkins is going to want to get aggressive. So all about this leadoff Hypes putting something in play. As we broadcast on WMOV via Facebook, your home for Cincinnati Reds baseball. Big 4-2 win yesterday over the Cleveland Guardians. You're down today and then back in action tomorrow at Milwaukee. Huge borderline must-win games as early as it is. So here is Allie Hypes. First pitch is on the outside corner. Here's the pitch. Back to the outer black. Living at that spot so far.
And it's working.
Let's see if she goes back to it. Maybe even more so. Sigmund way out there. Sharp ground ball through the left side of the infield. 5.5 hole poke for number 4, Allie Hypes. Well struck ground ball there. Just
found a gap.
So Boswell starting shortstop this game. Greenbrier East Spartan. Watch in the other batter's box. Boswell a double and a homer earlier today. Probably should have 2 home runs. Got robbed on the first. And the pitch back to way outside. And they'll give a strike there.
I thought that looked a little low to me. Did you?
It looked closer to the shin than the knee.
Yes, that's what I thought.
And Sigmund bouncing back outside. Here's the pitch. Hitter spot, rolled over, ground ball. Could be 2 out at second. Throw to first, not in time.
Schilling went down for the split. Talk about a stretch.
Looked like that throw from second might have just got mishandled a little bit. It wasn't quite as crisp of a throw back to first.
The little glove toss from Hurley to second was nice. And then the turn and fire. Nice attempt, just not quite in time.
Out of Princeton, here's Emma Johnson, number 10. Looked like maybe she was thinking about a square. Now she'll load and swing. It's fouled backward. And that's waved at. So Quinn Ballingy up 1-2 on Emma Johnson as the dangerous Kayla Bartley stands on deck. And a rolled over ground ball first base. Schilling went 2 with it. And it rolls into center field. And throw in error.
Yes. Just slightly out of Hurley's reach.
I think she might have had time to step on the bag there.
I think so too. Opted to get the lead runner, but it just wasn't executed.
So Greenbrier East's Caleb Bartley. First pitch swing, driven left center gap, low in the air, it'll bounce, rolls to the fence. In comes a run as Boswell crosses, and we're tied up 1-1. So now 2 homers and a double on the day.
Plus her 10 home runs in the home run derby. She's having a big day.
I want to know what she ate for breakfast.
Yes, I'd like to have some of that.
Keandra Spurlock, second and third. As the pitch is offered, and it's off the outer black. So 1 away as Region 4 tries to preserve the tie. And this is popped over the press box. Keandra Spurlock, great defensive player, first-team All-State outfielder. And ground ball to first in time. Had a lot of smoke on it.
It did.
As a run comes in. Princeton's Johnson scored. And it's 2-1. I think Schillen was a little startled over there.
She had that glove up and about took her backwards.
It does the job, so.
Yes.
2 down, runner on third. Here's out of St. Albans, the DP, Kirsten Lacey. Watch outside. An impressive season for St. Albans. They were in or around the top 10 pretty much all year. As the honorable mention here, we'll watch a strike over the heart of the plate. Got some good local coverage today. Taylor Kennedy of the Gazette-Mail in the house. So there'll be a write-up on this game in the paper tomorrow. Or whenever they come out. Don't want to speak for Taylor. Not gonna put him on the spot like that, as that's high. Productive bottom of the first for Region 3. 3 hits, 2 doubles.
If memory serves, I think Region 4 is the defending champion. I think they've had it for the past couple of years.
So
they need to defend, or
yeah.
Region 3 may be taking over.
Yeah, a lot on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Got to defend the home territory. Stayed back on the change. It's a side spinning blooper. And they're going to say that's foul.
They are saying. My angle through the chain link fence here, I couldn't hardly see it.
Count in the coffin corner.
Mm-hmm.
Added some wild spin on it. So 2-1, looking to expand the cushion for Region 4. As that's a bouncing ground ball thrown to first in time by the third baseman, Lindsey Runyons. 2-1, Region 3 in the lead. We are back after this on WJEH, WMOV, Video Productions, and your local television networks.
Salty, but sweet. It's savory all over. Well, it's a Tudor's Flapjack, of course. A breakfast sandwich that everyone is flipping over. Salty sausage or bacon, or Canadian bacon if you choose. Served between 2 sweet maple-infused flapjacks. And a savory flavor that will have you begging for more. No matter how your morning stacks up, we've got breakfast covered. Tudor's Biscuit World. Salty, sweet, and savory. That's our flapjacks.
If you love spaghetti, wow, Geno's has a deal you will love. Dine in to enjoy our delicious home-style spaghetti, choice of buttered or garlic bread, and a 20-ounce soft drink for only $8.99. Topped with our famous meat sauce, Geno's home-style spaghetti is a West Virginia favorite. It's spaghetti, choice of bread, and a soft drink for only $8.99. But hurry in, this deal that you'll love is only available for a limited time. Also right now, get any two-topping large Geno's pizza for just $12 at participating locations.
And we are back on WMOV and WJEH, your home for Bend area and today's statewide sports. As we got a good one here, 2-1. It's the North-South All-Star Softball Tournament Championship. As number 16 here, Lily Corolla out of Greenbrier East going to face Taylor No, center fielder from Logan. And she'll take strike one outside corner. Starting to move in a slap direction as Bartley going to come a step in front of third. And it's swung on and missed. Counts 0-2. Got Taylor No, Erica Sigmund, Hannah Price due up. So the plate there down and out. 4:26, good time to tune into the Valley Today Sports Report. Got sound with Joe Mazzulla as that's fouled off the net. After the pass into the great Jerry West, we'll try to give you some more coverage on that throughout the week. Also recap the day in sports. The Reds win. That's WMOV 1360 AM, 106.9 and 93.5 FM. So the dish, slash swing out of play. Smile on Taylor's face there, got the barrel to it.
I love when these girls smile, though, because it just tells you that they're having fun, they're relaxed, they're just having a good time, and that's what it's all about.
100%. That's something we could all learn from, as that's down in the turf.
And I've seen a lot of smiles here today. And probably a lot of new friendships have been forged.
Yeah.
Swapping their socials and all of those things.
As that's fouled into the same spot. And you might have a couple players that could end up being teammates out here, at least definitely opponents.
They'll end up seeing each other throughout their college softball career for at least 4 more years.
And again, fouled off.
She's hanging in there. She's trying to get it to go down right up the third base line. Probably between short and third, if she could place this slap. That's the ideal spot. Get it down on the ground.
And this time it snuck past her. That is the third consecutive strikeout for Lily Corolla. So no down swinging. That'll bring up the catcher Erica Sigmund with one. And that's off the plate, ball one.
I mean, no disrespect to the Greenbrier East program, but where we're just geographically 3.5, 4 hours away, I've not heard much about this program, but it seems to be really, really solid, at least in the pitching area. Of course, in hitting, too, we've seen, with the shortstop and third baseman being able to do what they do at the plate, I'm impressed.
Yeah, there's some talented players down there in Lewisburg.
And again, I mean no disrespect. It's just...
Yeah, we just don't get to see them that often.
Geography is a...
As Sigmund ripped it in and out of the glove, throw to second, not in time. As Erica Sigmund with the extra bagger. Decent attempt there by Spurlock. Got the webbing to it, just glanced off of it. So tying run on second base, and Erica Sigmund out of Scott High School. Here's number 7, Hannah Price. We'll watch in the turf. And that's down the middle. Bunt show. Trying to put it in play and wreak a little havoc.
And I honestly think it could work. First and third didn't collapse in on the bunt very quickly.
And Sigmund runs well. You get a weird kick, a bad throw. That could be a run.
That could be a run very easily.
And dribbled, fouled right side again. Got Hannah Price, Alex Hurley, then the top of the order here for region number 4. High chopper. Shortstop throw to first. Beats her by a step. Wonderful throw there by Taylor Boswell, as Sigmund was able to scoot up. So now 60 feet away from scoring with 2 outs. Here's the speedy Hurley, 9-hole hitter. As that's called for a strike. Hurley, a future University of Charleston Golden Eagle. Got a lot going on there with UC. They made a big basketball hire with James Long. As this pitch is up and outside. UC's got that nice facility out towards Watt Pal.
I think their coaches were coach of the year for Mountain East Conference as well.
So
and their husband and wife.
How about that?
Yeah. I think it's the Frews, F-R-E-W. And I think it's Michelle and Steve Frew are a husband and wife coach team. Now, of course, fact check. could be wrong, but if memory serves, that's correct.
And Hurley is going to take strike 3 on the outside corner. Lovely pitch by Lily Carolla. Keeps the score at 2-1 in favor of Region 3. We are back in the bottom half after this on WJEH and WMOV.
Group presents The Adventures of Car Ferry. The Car Ferry says shop pre-owned vehicles at Mark Porter Auto Group and you'll be sure to save because he blasts high prices, which means they have the right vehicles at the right price. You'll be sure to say, Car Ferry, you're my hero.
Car Ferry, you're my hero.
Visit markporterauto.com to see all our locations and get great deals on great vehicles. And be sure to keep watching The Adventures of Car Ferry.
And we are back on WMOV and WJEH via Facebook, as well as video productions, as we stand in the bottom of the second inning. Region 3 looking to add on to a 2-1 lead, as Quinn Ballingy out of Cabell Midland will get loose. For 3, it'll be Julia Herndon, Abigail Jenkins, Olivia Honecker up to bat. We'll stick with Ballingy. To this point, she's given up 3 hits. As Julia Herndon will take a strike 1 on the outer black. Herndon out of Greenbrier West, lone player from there. And fouled backward. Got beautiful facilities out there at Greenbrier West. I saw the football field during the playoffs.
That is an impressive stadium.
As that's waved at, a brand new state-of-the-art strike 3 there. We'll sit down Herndon. First strikeout for Ballingy. And now left fielder Abigail Jenkins of the Princeton Tigers. And that's away. No, pretty shallow in center field as the pitch is on the outer half, called strike. And this is lifted low in the air, right field line. Just a foot foul. Seen a lot of balls over there this game. Just hitters late getting jammed a bit. Yeah, that one's wild. Is that just a case of hanging on to the ball a little too long?
Yeah. The release happens at the hip, and then anything beyond the hip is going to arc. And just the opposite, you'll see sometimes even pitchers, like it's almost like looks like a bowling ball.
One hopper, end of the bat, sidearm flip,
Got
beautiful. Great play.
But that pitch will come in, and it's like it's been bowled all the way through the dirt to the catcher. And that's just, it's an early release as opposed to a late.
Lovely play there by second baseman Hannah Price, representing Scott High School. Well on that one. So Jenkins grounds out. That'll bring up Olivia Honecker, the right fielder. Delivery down and out. Oak Hill, the Red Devils. Got a lot of Red Devils. Ravenswood, Calhoun, Oak Hill. It's up and away. Wonder what the most common mascot in the state is.
That's a good question.
Have to look into that. A lot of Tigers.
A lot of Tigers, a lot of Pirates, a lot of Patriots.
As that's away.
And Devils. You have the good and the bad.
Yep. I got the St. Mary's Blue Devils.
Right. And they're purple.
And they're purple. So.
I've always wondered that.
Maybe there's an explanation. I've never gotten one. So 2-1 score, Ballingy in a fight with Honecker. As that is popped skyward, called for and caught by Schilling. And the side is retired. Score stays there through a couple of innings of play. 2-1 is your score in favor of Region 3.
Spaghetti. Wow, Geno's has a deal you will love. Dine in to enjoy our delicious home-style spaghetti, choice of buttered or garlic bread, and a 20-ounce soft drink for only $8.99. Topped with our famous meat sauce, Geno's home-style spaghetti is a West Virginia favorite. It's spaghetti, choice of bread, and a soft drink for only $8.99. But hurry in, this deal that you'll love is only available for a limited time. Also right now, get any 2-topping large Geno's pizza for just $12 at participating locations.
And we are back. A couple more warm-up pitches here for Lily Carolla. 2-1 game. It's lived up to the billing here in the early going. As Carolla is going to face the number 1 hitter, the leadoff, Quinn Ballingy. Last time reached on an E. And from the circle here down into the turf, it's ball 1. One, two, three, Ballingy, Lindsey Runyons, Olivia Ball. And it's offered off the handle, line drive right to Boswell. And it's caught for the first out. That'll bring up Lindsey Runyons of the Polka Dots.
So sorry.
So Runyons up, 1 away, nobody aboard, as we will bring in tournament director Billy Rasnick. How you doing, sir? How are things going today?
It's been a long day, but it's been a good day.
You get to see these players one more time. You've had some great individual performances. Kayla Bartley's been sensational. You just get to see what these players can do. A lot of bombs, a lot of excitement. How important is it to give the fans and these players that?
It's great. We put this on to give these seniors one last game. I know a lot of them, not only on their high school teams, but a lot of these kids play together on travel ball teams as well. So, and I don't get to see a lot of these AA and AAA teams, especially ones up in the Panhandle. So it's great for me to get to watch these girls.
Fans getting to see Lindsey Runyons there shooting a base knock to right, reached second on the air, so something cooking here for Region 4 as Olivia Ball steps to the plate. When did you guys decide north-south, it exists in the other sports, we need this in softball?
The former coach before me, Daryl Moore, set all this up because they really didn't do anything for the girls. So he set this up, again, to give these girls one more game because they really didn't do a whole lot for the girls' sports. And then I've been here 10 years now. I've been doing this 10 years, but we've kind of broke it up where now it's instead of being the north-south, it's four teams. You bring in a team from each region. That way you get more kids involved. So all the kids up in the Panhandle, you don't get to hear a lot about. It's hard to get those girls in it. So now we're getting more kids involved in it.
They get T-shirts. They get to play in the game. What's the process like as we'll watch the pitch here to Ball? Swung out and missed.
Well, I'm not real tech savvy, so we have them mail everything in. That way we get all their profile information, their pictures to get in the program. So we've had a little bit of hiccup here, getting some stuff lost in the mail. So we're going to try to go to more digital next year, getting everything done by email, and that stuff taken care of. Hopefully that'll eliminate any kind of complaints we have. And we're not here to make any money. We just want to make the experience great for these girls.
Pop up there by Ball, heads up. Play on the base paths there by Runyon, tagging and making her way over to third. So is that the plan to continue to play this year in, year out?
Oh, yeah, we'll keep doing this every year. We have made a few changes that's made it a lot easier. The coaches, the head coaches this year, now it's up to them to recruit the head coach for next year. So the next year's head coaches, they're here. They're here at this game. That way they'll know how to do the recruiting process. It'll get them set up better for next year. That way they see the kids all year long, and they'll get the best senior players here at this game again next year.
Here is Kennedy Schilling out of Winfield, has homered today. She's 0 for 1 in this championship as the pitch is to the plate, fouled off the end of the bat. Had a good time talking with everybody throughout the day, all of the athletes, particularly with Buffalo. How important is softball here?
Most schools are a football school. We've got 7 state championships in softball. Made it to the state tournament again this year. Come up a little bit short. The girl from Petersburg, Colwell, she beat us twice up there in the state tournament. Beat us 3-2. She's a good she's a good player. But yeah, I mean, Buffalo's huge for our community. I mean, when we play, it looks just like it looks today. Our outfield's packed, the stands are packed. When we got in this section and region, I mean, we had crowds. They were 2 and 3 deep in the outfield, and we get a lot of support. And we left to go to the state tournament. We had a parade all the way through Buffalo, all the way through Polk, all the way to the interstate to get up there. So yeah, it's really big for Buffalo.
That is Billy Rasnick, who has headed up this North-South All-Star Softball Tournament. As we'll watch Schilling here, runner on third. Pitch is low to the slugger. Sir, I appreciate you joining us in the booth today.
Michael, I appreciate you all doing this for us. I mean, we got a lot of people watching the live stream. You've done a great job. Thanks to Tom. Thanks to Rachel. She's done a great job. Great job singing the national anthem. It's been a great day. If y'all need anything, let me know.
Absolutely.
All right.
Have a good one, sir. As Schilling here going to chop a ground ball backhanded Boswell. She lost her footing as Runyon scores. And that's a third run for Region 3. RBI knock, Kennedy Schilling. Here's number 5, Haley Muncie, right fielder for the Generals. 0 for 1, struck out. As Muncie going to chase low and away. It's 2-2. My apologies. Got switched up. Got a lot of regions. A little sidetracked there in the conversation with Billy. We are in a tie ball game, 2-2, as Region 4 is up. And the offering to Haley is low and inside. It's Haley Muncie up, Taylor no in the on-deck circle. That's down and in. As we approach the 5 o'clock hour, glad to be joining some local cable networks in the Parkersburg areas. That's fouled off the handle. Channel 10 as well as Cass Cable. Got some major league games underway. The New York Yankees up 3-2 in the bottom of the 8th over the Kansas City Royals. And the St. Louis Cardinals leading the Pittsburgh Pirates 4-3. Those Buccos pretty exciting this year as the runner takes off from first, late throw to second. No contest there as Muncie is aboard with the ball 4. So 2 Winfield players on first and second. And here's the lefty number 16, Taylor No. Speaking of the Reds, big log jam there in that NL Central. Second place, awfully clustered. As this is lifted over top of the dugout. Taylor No in a fight. Last time through, similar situation, just trying to find the right combination and get that drag bunt down. I think she's just gotten the bat head up a little bit too much and popping it over the fence. The footwork's solid, the timing's not bad. Just got to square something up or get it into the turf. It's Coach Hensley will flip in a fresh melon. And the pitch is swung on and missed. And that's strike 3, no down swinging Side retired. It is 2-2 after Region 4 ties it up in the top half. Back after this on WJEH WMOV Video Productions and your local network.
Spaghetti. Wow, Geno's has a deal you will love. Dine in to enjoy our delicious home-style spaghetti, choice of buttered or garlic bread, and a 20-ounce soft drink for only $8.99. Topped with our famous meat sauce, Geno's home-style spaghetti is a West Virginia favorite. It's spaghetti, choice of bread, and a soft drink for only $8.99. But hurry in, this deal that you'll love is only available for a limited time. Also right now, get any two-topping large Geno's pizza for just $12 at participating locations.
Salty, but sweet, and savory all over. Well, it's a Tudor's Flapjack, of course. A breakfast sandwich that everyone is flipping over. Salty sausage or bacon, or Canadian bacon if you choose. Served between two sweet maple-infused flapjacks, and a savory flavor that will have you begging for more. No matter how your morning stacks up, we've got breakfast covered. Tudor's Biscuit World. Salty, sweet, and savory. That's our flapjack.
And we are back. In the bottom of the third, it is 2-2 as the Region 3 and Region 4 teams playing for it all. Region 3 up to bat here. First pitch is outside to Allie Hypes, who's 1 for 1 with a single. It'll go Hypes, Taylor Boswell, Emma Johnson, unless we see some substituting by Ken Atkins. Sharp ground ball, third base, backhanded shot to right field, or past the first baseman into the fence. So Hypes is on with the throwing E5. So go ahead, run on. That'll bring up number 17, Boswell. Last time Boswell grounded into a fielder's choice. Game 1 doubled and homered. She'll call time and step out. And the pitch down in the turf. Again, low on the changeup. Boswell, captain of the Class AAA second team. Talked to her teammate Caleb Bartley earlier, talked about how excited it is to have so many Spartans here, as that's grounded to shortstop. Lost it on the flip to second base. I think just took the eye off the softball there as it glanced off the glove of Price. So first and second.
I apologize. I was a little MIA there. I was talking to the tournament director there and making some plans for next year. So
sounds good. Got to stay one step ahead of the game.
Yes.
So first pitch here is taken outside as Emma Johnson out of Princeton stands in. The rock, the pitch, is chased upstairs, swung through. And the delivery. Ground ball. Runyon bobbled it. Tried to get back. So now we're loaded. Uncharacteristic. That is 3 straight errors to start the inning.
I did see that. Even though I was outside chatting with the tournament director there, I did keep an eye on the game.
Coach Hensley going to try to settle everybody down. And it's not that they're out of position. All 3 of those plays just
should have been very routine, with just a ball popping out of a glove. Was there? Am I correct that there was an overthrow at first, or?
Yep, throwing E5. Then the fielder's choice, misplayed, flip to second base. That time, just the ricochet on the ground ball. So situation here with nobody out, bases loaded, 2-2. You'd think you'd have to bring the infield in.
Right. They're going to create some havoc, some chaos on the base paths to try to drive that runner in.
So number 33, Kayla Bartley. 1 for 1 with a double. First pitch swing, just missed it. It's skyward, going backwards, caught by number 1 there, Alex Hurley. And that was a home run kind of load and swing, just got
under it.
Last time, Keandra Spurlock drove in a run with a ground ball. And she'll bat here, bases juiced, 1 down. It's outside corner, called strike 1.
It's a nice framing job on the count of the catcher. She pulled that right back in.
And that's away. That'll catch the high inside corner. That had some run on it. Could have left the zone. That was close. As that's up by the chin. Spurlock up, Lacey in the on-deck circle. As this is flown softly, that's in. That'll score 1. And they'll hold up Boswell at third. RBI knock there for the All-Stater. As it goes 3-2 in favor of Region 3. Here's Kirsten Lacey looking to pile on here as that's deposited out of play. As that's caught for a strike.
I wondered if the coach would actually call a bunt in this situation with the bases loaded and just force some sort of play here, depending on where the bunt is placed.
Yeah, they're playing even at the corners, so it'd be a tough play as that's out. Hard ground ball off the glove of Ballingy. Rolls to no man's land, just picked up by Runyons as Boswell comes in. That was a shot.
Yes, it was. That hard of a ground ball makes it really difficult to react quickly and effectively. And the bounce.
Got Oak Hill's Haley Jones up to bat. And she will take low a few feet in front of the plate. Ground ball, Runyons. Play at the plate in time. So nice, decisive call there.
Yes.
As they're able to cut it down. So second out, that'll bring up Abigail Jenkins. Sharp grounder, that's fair. That is fair. That'll score one. Here comes another.
Two. It's now a 6-2 ball game.
2 RBI, just really threading the needle there. Here is Olivia Honecker. Outside corner, called strike one. As that's out of play. Off the end of the bat, grounder Kennedy Schilling. She'll step on the base. But the damage has been done. Region 3 piles on some runs. They're up 6-2 over Region 4. We're back after this on WJEH and WMOV, as well as Video Productions on Facebook.
Auto Group presents The Adventures of Car Ferry. The Car Ferry says shop pre-owned vehicles at Mark Porter Auto Group and you'll be sure to save because he blasts high prices, which means they have the right vehicles at the right price. You'll be sure to say, Car Ferry, you're my hero.
Car Ferry, you're my hero.
Visit markporterauto.com to see all our locations and get great deals on great vehicles. And be sure to keep watching The Adventures of Car Ferry.
And we return on WJEH as well as WMOV and the trusty Video Productions for all fans, Region 3, Region 4 alike, as that is whipped to the plate. Michael Sussman here alongside Rachel Reynolds. So from a Region 3 perspective, you've built the lead. Now you can win it with your gloves. It's about defense.
Yes. Yes. It's about defending that and keeping them just right where they are. Strategic about your pitching. Just making sure the outs happen.
As Lily Corolla is the arm that they're going to stick with here. For Sissonville, got number 26 step into the plate for Region 4. And that is Albany Anastasio. And the delivery is down into the turf. As that's away. And the motion and the delivery is fouled off the fence. So first action in this game for Anastasio. And that's spiked. That's a called strike. It was close. I think the catcher came out of the stance a little bit, might have distorted it a little bit. Decent pitch. As Carolla will go to the wristband, unravels, lets it go. High hopping grounder, bouncing out of the circle. Easy flip to first. From Point Pleasant, here's Kaylee Bice. She'll swing over top of a low first pitch. And the offering, Bice will watch down Broadway, so quickly way out 0-2 for Carolla. Right off that same 2004 state championship sign.
I think that thing's taking a beating today.
Oh, it has. I can see a lot of dents
Yeah.
in that side.
She's hanging in there.
Low and away. As this is fouled over into the grassy area. Had fun talking to Billy. Said they have 7 state titles here, and that this is a softball school.
I believe that. They're also a football school too, very much so. I think they're just an athletic school.
Good tradition.
Yes.
Baseball team went to the state tournament. Was down a little bit in football. It was I believe a winless season. And it was a little bit more difficult of a trip out here. They did not paint yard lines on the field, which made it a tough football broadcast. As the pitch is to the plate, Bias, wave strike 3.
I've always found, though, in any of my interaction with the Buffalo community, though, they've always supported whatever's going on at Buffalo High School. Community's strong, the support is strong, fans are generally good, you know, just like any place. You have like a crazy fan or two. We've got them where I live, but for the most part, like, everybody is supportive and the community rallies around the school.
Here is Alex Hurley. Will watch a ball.
Billy, the tournament director, also pointed out that all of the administration for Buffalo High School has been in attendance at today's game, which is pretty outstanding considering that they're on summer break. And I mean, they may still have some loose ends to tie up administratively within their school, but they've each made an effort to come over here and support what he's trying to do here at the North-South game.
Alex Hurley, 0 for 1, went down watching. As that is swung on and missed.
You notice she's batting right in this game and batted left in the last.
And that one just away. I think that was probably a strike in the morning. Second blue, condensing the strike zone closer towards the actual strike zone.
And that would be a strike.
That's all over. So Hurley up to bat here against the right-hander. And that was skipped in there, so Hurley on first base, and that's important because there's a good chance she's going to end up on second.
She has a lot of stolen bases. I can't the exact numbers are escaping me right at the moment, but she was notorious for stolen bases.
As Coach Hensley will retrieve the bat. Here's the leadoff hitter, Quinn Ballingy, the pitcher, grounded into an error, lined out. Goes to Boswell on the ground, who flips to second, and the side is retired. Region 3 well in the driver's seat over Region 4 as we broadcast on Video Productions as well as WMOV, WJEH, and your local television network.
Spaghetti. Wow, Geno's has a deal you will love. Dine in to enjoy our delicious home-style spaghetti, choice of buttered or garlic bread, and a 20-ounce soft drink for only $8.99. Topped with our famous meat sauce, Geno's home-style spaghetti is a West Virginia favorite. It's spaghetti, choice of bread, and a soft drink for only $8.99. But hurry in, this deal that you'll love is only available for a limited time. Also right now, get any two-topping large Geno's pizza for just $12 at participating locations.
Salty, but sweet, it's savory all over. Well, it's a Tudor's Flapjack, of course. A breakfast sandwich that everyone is flipping over. Salty sausage or bacon, or Canadian bacon if you choose. Served between two sweet maple-infused flapjacks. And a savory flavor that will have you begging for more. No matter how your morning stacks up, we've got breakfast covered. Tudor's Biscuit World. Salty, sweet, and savory. That's our flapjacks.
And we are back on WJEH, WMOV, your local television networks, and the great Video Productions, as we're glad to bring all of our listeners/watchers today's North-South All-Star Softball Tournament. The Independence Patriots leadoff hitter Allie Hypes up for region number 3, who's chasing 4. Hypes is singled last time on the ground, reached on an E5. Twirl, kick, spin, and a tying away. And that's elevated out of the strike zone. A reminder, looking forward to tomorrow's North-South basketball game taking place at South Charleston Community Center. We'll have boys game, girls game, skills challenge, as that is low, as well as the dunk contest. Hypes taking ball 4. She's aboard. I will be on the call for the duration there from the rec center, so looking forward to broadcasting once again on Video Productions. It should be a night of fun. Going to be a lot of media there, a lot of fans. And it's just fun because it's kind of organized structure. It's a real basketball game, but it's got the looseness of a pickup game, so you really have freedom. You see what people can do. As Quinn Ballingy, after a quality start, is going to exit. And I think handing the ball here to Madison Pitts, you probably feel pretty good.
Yeah.
She's going to get loose. We'll go to a short break.
What's salty but sweet and savory all over? Well, it's a Tudor's Flapjack, of course. A breakfast sandwich that everyone is flipping over. Salty sausage or bacon, or Canadian bacon if you choose. Served between two sweet maple-infused flapjacks and a savory flavor that will have you begging for more. No matter how your morning stacks up, we've got breakfast covered. Tudor's Biscuit World.
This is Michael Sussman back on video production. 6-2 your score in favor of Region 3. Healthy hack Boswell rolled over foul. So Boswell up to bat here, the shortstop against Madison Pitts. Pitts out of Spring Valley, picked up the victory in the first game, got to interview her in between. Likes to rely on the screwball. We'll try to keep Region 4 in the ball game here. 4 runs is reasonable. After that, it's a steep hill to climb as that's chucked into center. And Allie Hypes into scoring position. Boswell held in check this game, grounded into a fielder's choice, then did so again, but it was bobbled and she reached. This is hit on the screws. So the gap. In comes Hypes.
It's good for a double.
That was launched.
Yes.
Up here, lefty Emma Johnson. As Johnson, watch on the outside corner. And a shot like that, you know, coaching hitting is all about keeping your hands inside the ball. That was just a beautiful piece of hitting. Pitch to Johnson, scooped in the turf.
A lot of these girls begin their hitting training. Well, not their training, but they begin their spring workouts in January. The Tri-State Hitting League. It's put on at the USA softball facility there in St. Albans with Tim Fouts. There was over 80 girls show up, regardless of class, single A, double A, triple A, whatever. And those girls would show up and they would have 6 weeks of live hitting. From live pitching in the lanes in his building. So it's definitely an advantage for whenever regular season starts in mid-March. So you've got 6 weeks of hitting for 2 hours a day.
Emma Johnson gonna walk. Yeah, it's just all about getting at bats.
Yes.
You really, there's no substitute for that.
Right. Learning to read the ball, learning to read the spin. Being able to adjust in the box accordingly to how fast, how slow. It's a lot of mental things to it, but definitely 6 weeks worth of it prior to the opening of season is nice. And so when I look down through these lineups, I'm like, that's a name I recognize.
Here is Caleb Bartley going to take Lowen inside. Yeah, I know that helped out the Wahama team a lot, especially if you got people that haven't started at the high school level yet.
Right.
You really need those reps.
You need to see, for instance, they would see their own, Elissa Hoffman, and several other girls, the girl from Ripley. So there's nothing like live reps.
As that is a ball one here. Bases loaded. Once again, the infield in. And swung on and missed. Step and deliver. Shot down the left field line. That will score Boswell. And around comes another run, Emma Johnson. 2 RBI shot. It's a single.
The bobble on that ball didn't help any. She bobbled it there in the left field.
That's called for a strike to number 14, Kirsten Lacey. And got her on the sinker, so count moves 0-2. Step and go. Wild pitch past the catcher, both advance. As the score sits 9-2 in favor of Region 3. Lacey's driven in a run with a single, grounded out. And it's past her. Third strike. So Lacey back to the dugout with second and third. First pitch here is lifted out of play. It's number 15, Haley Jones, out of Oak Hill. And the pitch, outer black, called strike. As that is off the plate away to Jones. Of course, that 8th run, all important as we approach the 5th. Offering fouled off the fence. Hard check swing, down and out, Sigmund pick it up and flip it back. It scores 2. As Pitts unravels to Jones. Grounder back to Pitts. Steps, throws first. Here comes Bartley. And she was safe. Just beat it. We had a great angle on that one. I think the head first slide made the difference.
She Supermaned it in.
That's right. Up with 2, here's number 18, a Greenbrier East Spartan. Will swing and missed. And the player, Gracie Gum. Gracie Gum entering the game, a pinch hit situation. As Pitts will go. Soft pop up, easy call, easy catch for Alex Hurley. As the score is 10-2, Region 3 running away with it. We'll see what 4 has in the next.
Salty, but sweet, and savory all over. Well, it's a Tudor's Flapjack, of course. A breakfast sandwich that everyone is flipping over. Salty sausage or bacon, or Canadian bacon if you choose. Served between 2 sweet maple-infused flapjacks, and a savory flavor that will have you begging for more. No matter how your morning stacks up, we've got breakfast covered. Tudor's Biscuit World. Salty, sweet, and savory. That's our flapjacks.
And we are back on WJEH and WMOV on Facebook. Number 16, Lily Carolla in white, trying to maintain the lead here for Region 3. As for Region 4, it's Lindsay Runyons about to lead off the polka dot number 7. Runyons 1 for 2, flew out to right field and reached on a single. It'll go 2, 3, 4 Runyons, Olivia Ball, Kennedy Schilling are the scheduled hitters, but probably some more bench players to unload here as the first pitch is outside. And the offering, chopped ground ball, shortstop. Throw in time as Taylor Boswell makes the play. Really like the way Boswell moves at the shortstop position. That was a great job getting her momentum working the right way. Six strikeouts on the day for number 16, Carolla. As Olivia Ball will swing and miss. So pitch here to Bell. High hopping grounder. Boswell shading over. Going to be a close play. Beater.
You were talking just about how she moves, and that was a beautiful move that she executed. She just kind of arced around the base, was able to grab the ball, and beautifully get rid of it to the first baseman to make that happen.
Score is 10-2 by conventional mercy rules. This could be the last out potentially, but at the same time, they may want to get these seniors some more at-bats, so we'll see what happens. But here is Kennedy Schilling, 1 for 2 in the game. Going to foul off the first pitch. And she's just got a powerful setup. You can tell when she times it up, it can fly. Right in the meat of the order, batting cleanup. Right two.
I thought that was a little on the inside.
The blue.
I think she did too.
So 1-2 count here to the All-Stater Schilling. Schilling, good baseball, softball last name for sure. 1-2. Outside corner, they'll ring her up, as that is the 7th strikeout recorded by the starter there, Lily Carolla. And are we going to shake them up?
I think we are.
Looks like we are going to shake hands here at Buffalo High School. And there's your champion. It's Region 3. They'll take it 10-2. Excellent command today. 7 strikeouts, pitching to contact for Lily Carolla. As we'll look offensively, a couple of extra baggers in the game for the Region 3 squad. Emma Johnson doubled. Kayla Bartley doubled. RBI down the line from Abigail Jenkins. In dominant fashion, Region 3 will take it. Big shout out to Tom Sussman for operating the production and the camera today. Also, to all the folks here at Buffalo High School, Tournament Director Billy Rasnick, and to Rachel Reynolds. Thank you very much for
Thank you for having me. I had a blast today.
joining me in the booth today. I did as well. One more game to take us into summer. We'll be back with football as it pertains to MOVJEH unless we can find something else to stream. We need something to do, so we will figure it out as we got the MVP coming up here. Trophies down at field level. Coach Hensley's got one, as do the administration here at Buffalo. Looks like we'll go ahead and take it to a break as Region 3 wins it.
Salty, but sweet, and savory all over. Well, it's a Tudor's Flapjack, of course. A breakfast sandwich that everyone is flipping over. Salty sausage or bacon, or Canadian bacon if you choose. Served between 2 sweet maple-infused flapjacks, and a savory flavor that will have you begging for more. No matter how your morning stacks up, we've got breakfast covered. Tudor's Biscuit World. Salty, sweet, and savory. That's our flapjacks.
Spaghetti. Wow, Geno's has a deal you will love. Dine in to enjoy our delicious home-style spaghetti, choice of buttered or garlic bread, and a 20-ounce soft drink for only $8.99. Topped with our famous meat sauce, Geno's home-style spaghetti is a West Virginia favorite. It's spaghetti, choice of bread, and a soft drink for only $8.99. But hurry in, this deal that you'll love is only available for a limited time. Also right now, get any 2-topping large Geno's pizza for just $12 at participating locations.